Maybe you would. Thank you all for coming out here tonight. Somebody mentioned this piano being tuned. One time when I was in high school, Bob used to have it over here and he'd get it tuned for each show. And he'd come out, as soon as the tuner was gone, Bob would come out and start playing. And one year, I don't know if the tuner had a bad day, maybe he was, I don't know. Bob came out, lifted up the keyboard, started playing, and I guess one of the strings was a little too tight. And it practically exploded. Strings and splinters everywhere. And it took, the school nurse was down here, the janitor was down here, a bunch of us were down here picking things up. We hadn't even noticed one of the piano strings had severed Bob's ear. And I don't know who it was, found it and said, "Bob, look, your ear." "No, that's not mine." And they said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Mine had a pencil behind it." Well, it always had a pencil behind it. Bob got to the pearly gates a little over a year ago. Who was standing right in front of him but the Pope? So St. Peter opened up the gates and said, "Your Eminence, please come in. Bob, be right with you." Took the Pope down the street, a nice condo complex, beautiful building, swimming pool, tennis courts. Each unit had its own garage. Showed the Pope around, went back to the pearly gates, opened the gates. "Bob, come with me." Took Bob the other direction, down a long tree-lined street, up a very steep hill. The top of the hill was a stone mansion. Had a deck on the roof, tennis courts, swimming pool, beautiful. And as St. Peter was leaving, Bob said, "St. Peter, what's going on? Why does the Pope get that little place and I get this?" St. Peter turned around and looked at him and he said, "Bob, do you know how many popes we have up here?" My best memory of Bob was 1978. We used to do chorus rehearsals, chorus exchanges, where one high school would come in and do a chorus performance, and then we'd go back to their high school and do a chorus performance. And this particular year, the town we did the exchange was Guilford, Connecticut, and they had come here first, and they were really good. And I don't know about the rest of the course, but I felt intimidated. And we went back down there, and playing in the opposing team's court was intimidating. And the stage was small, and it was hot, and instead of being set in a semicircle, as choruses usually are, we were set in two lines, so you couldn't see or hear anybody. And the worst part of all was the song Bob chose for our finale was a form of torture banned by the Geneva Convention. It was a song called Ching-a-Ring Chaw. I don't know how many of you have ever heard that song, but voices are broken into octaves. There's 4 female voices and 4 male voices. This song takes them and splits them in half again. And it's hard to describe. I can't go in it without feeling the pain. But let's just say the last verse of the song is like vocal whack-a-mole. You have these 16 different voices popping out all over the place. And when you get to the last note, all 16 have to hit it the same note simultaneously, and then dead. And I think it's a 16th note. So anyway, we're going through this concert. We're in a strange place. It's hot. We're in competition with a really good chorus. And things seemed to be going pretty well. And as soon as we started Ching-a-Ring Chaw, I got this really strange feeling. And I know singing produces endorphins. No, it wasn't that feeling. It sounded right. And I think we all sensed that we were getting it. And at the end, we hit that last note perfectly. There was dead silence. The audience rose, gave us a standing ovation. Bob came out from behind the piano,
Wearing his jacket.
wearing his jacket as usual. He took a bow, gave us the okay sign behind his back. That was the best experience I had in Medfield schools, and I had a lot.